Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Lane, and welcome back to Madden 18. Today, we are doing a realistic rebuild of the Houston Texans. The reason I'm doing the Texans is because I'm trying to get all the teams done before Madden 19 comes out, and this seems very interesting. The past few weeks, I've done the Redskins, the Panthers, and the Buccaneers, and they all just have average quarterbacks that I'm not really huge fans of. I don't really like Kirk Cousins, plus he's getting up there in age. Cam Newton, I'm just not a huge fan of his skills. I know he's good at running and stuff like that. And then Jameis Winston, I'm just not a huge fan of overall. So this team, we got Deshaun Watson, who's 84 overall. He's, 21 years old, I believe? Yeah, 21, normal development. That's okay. This will be his rookie season, so maybe if he wins Rookie of the Year, he can get a quick development, maybe in superstar development. That would be great. We have Lamar Miller, 87 overall, 26 years old, normal development. We have DeAndre Hopkins, 97 overall, superstar development, 25 years old. So he's going to be here for the rest of this rebuild. What do we got? I don't know how old Will Fuller is. I think he's like 22. Yeah, 23 years old, normal development, 81 overall, though. That's good. Fedorowicz, 85 overall, not bad. Our offensive line needs a lot of work, to say the least. C's across the board, I guess 2 C pluses, but that's obviously what we're going to have to work on in the draft, because if you look at our defense right here, obviously, we have J.J. Watt, who is, what is he, like 26? Oh, he's 28, but superstar development. He'll be here the rest of the way. We don't really need to work on anything too much. Maybe another cornerback, maybe a better defensive lineman too. But look at our linebackers. Merciless, McKinney, Clowney. Studs across the board at linebackers. Watt, obviously, like I said. Covington, I guess we could use a better right end, but he's even not that bad. So what we're really going to have to work with in this draft is our secondary and our offensive line. Even we have Gilchrist as our backup. Like, what is that? Moore, Hall's over here. I don't know how old all these players are. 25. I think they're relatively young. 25, quick development. Obviously, you know J.J. Watt. Reader's 23. Covington's what? 23. What is Joseph? I think he might be up there. Yeah, 33. So he might be on his way out. Moore, how old are you? 24, so he's really young. Clowney, I know, is like 24. Yeah, quick development. McKinney, quick development, 24. Yeah, our defense is pretty much good to go. Quick development, 27 years old. So I don't know how difficult this rebuild's really going to be, but I had some bad luck the past few weeks, so hopefully we can do something this week. So I am going to sim to the midseason mark, and I will see you in a second. So at the midseason mark, we are 2-4-1. How is that possible? What is the Colts are 6-2? Get out of here. I can't believe how bad our record is. I just have the worst luck with these rebuilds. Like, what can I do differently? Watson has 18,000 XP. He's already quick development. Holy moly. We are going to have a stud for a quarterback. Easy. Wow. Okay, let's see who's going to be a free agent. That's obviously Joseph right there. Not too worried about him. Moore. See, we have Moore, who's 24, but we also have Gilchrist. I feel like we have to bring back Moore. He's younger. He's obviously the starter already, so he's going to get more XP, stuff like that. I don't know if he accepted that. I probably should have read what that said. Everyone else, though, not really worried about it. Tom Savage, we could bring in our backup. So if we're 2-4-1, that means we must have a pretty good... Oh, actually, do we trade our draft pick away? So we don't even have a draft pick to round 3. Interesting. Huh. Okay, so actually, what do we need? We need offensive linemen. That sucks. This is actually going to be a lot harder than I thought it was going to be, now that I think about it. I'm just going to scout a bunch of players. It really doesn't even matter at this point, because what we need is offensive linemen, and we don't even have a second-round pick. Gee, we are in trouble, honestly. That guy might be good. I'm going to add him to the list. Oh, man. I forgot they traded away their first-round draft pick at Brock Osweiler, so the Browns would take him. I completely forgot about that. This draft is going to be tough. All right, let's just go to the playoffs. We're not going to make it. So we obviously didn't make the playoffs. I'm intrigued to see what our record is. 3-12-1. Wow. Watson has 56,000 XP. Hopkins has 33,000. Okay, we're in pretty good standings, even though we don't have our first 2-round picks, I believe. Watson, 4,723 yards, 38 touchdowns, 22 interceptions. That is a great rookie season. If he doesn't win that Rookie of the Year, I'll be surprised. Miller, 5 yards away from 1,005 touchdowns. Foreman with 7 touchdowns, not bad. Will Fuller, almost 1,000 yards, 9 touchdowns. Wow. Almost 1,400 yards, 13 touchdowns. That's crazy. Ellington almost has 1,000 yards, 3 touchdowns. Wow, our team is stacked on offense. We need offensive linemen, though, bad. 11.5 for Watt, 9 for Covington, 8.5 for Clowney, 4.5 for Merciless, 3.5 for Reader, 3 for Kinney, okay, or McKinney, sorry. Joseph had 3, Hal had 2, Moore had 2, Jackson had 2, Cushing had 1. What else do we got? Safeties? Nothing. Defensive touchdowns? Nothing. I'm very intrigued to see what we get for awards here. Le'Veon Bell with the MVP. Sure. That makes sense. Coach of the year. We must be here. It's, what do we go? 242. I don't. Something bad. Do we? Oh, we're up there in offensive player of the year. So we definitely get rookie of the year. Defensive player of the year. Do we have anybody? We do not. Yes, rookie of the year. There we go. 3-12-1. That's what we want. That's right. Oh, actually, there's Foreman's up there too. Okay, not bad. Defensive player of the year. TJ Watt. Okay. Nobody else is there for us. Not bad though. I'm very intrigued to see how this rebuild goes now that we have so much XP. 56,000. Our offensive lineman has 10,000, 10,000, 10,000. I mean, we're up there. What do we got to defense? McKinney with 35,000. Okay. JJ Watt, 16,000. We are good to go. All right, let's go to the offseason, see who won the Super Bowl, see if we can re-sign any of our guys. So the Eagles beat the Kansas City Chiefs 38-17 in the Super Bowl. All right. Now, we still don't want to bring back Joseph. So, oh, he's actually not here? And Moore didn't re-sign, so that's good to know. Let's give him 3-5. We have so much cap room. You're just not interested in signing? How do you feel about, man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. I'm just going to franchise tag you. I'm sorry. I want to bring you back. Ellington, I like, but I don't know. If we can get him for like 2-5 and he'll just come back and be our third guy, okay, you're not interested in signing. I don't really blame you all too much. Nobody else is really there. So let's go see who's going to be a free agent. A lot of teams should want to sign with us. You would have to imagine, right? I mean, we have a good young quarterback, good receivers. Our defense is pretty good. What do we got? $55 million in cap space. Wow. Spencer Ware, no. Drew Brees, no. We could bring in Cameron Brate, but that just doesn't make much sense. Ooh, do we go with Lynch? Oh, he's getting a lot of money from the Dolphins. Let's see if he'll take... Let's see what 6 does. That doesn't even put us anywhere close. All right, I'm not really interested then. We have no cornerbacks. Look at our cornerbacks. They are so bad. Let's actually check out the free agent class. We have Brent Grimes, who's old, so I'm not doing that. Yeah, there's nobody. I want to see if there's any wide receivers so we can have a third guy. I mean, we could bring in Jordan Matthews or Josh Gordon, but they're getting... Wow. The Chiefs just made the Super Bowl, but they also want Josh Gordon. That's pretty good. Willie Snead, no. John Brown, no. I mean, we need a third guy. But I feel like we'd be better off drafting one. And, we don't have a first. I keep forgetting that. I want to see what Jordan Matthews is going to take. I'm going to see if he'll take 5. I don't know if that's going to be enough points. Oh, it is. All right, I'll give him $5 million for 3 years. That's not bad. So let's advance the week, see if we get him. We're going to have to scout some players, but it's going to have to be late round players, which kind of sucks. I don't know if we're going to be able to get anybody that we need. Okay, we got Jordan Matthews. That's good. Let's check out the offensive lineman. Let's go to the offensive lineman. So what do we round? Okay, so I like to pick 6 and above for combine grade. So we can maybe get this guy. Let's add him to the list. Right or left guard rather. Do we have anybody? Okay, we're gonna scout these guys just in case they fall to the 3rd round because. Yeah, we have the first pick in the 3rd round. So, yeah, we're good to go there. Centers, do we have anybody? We'll add this guy. Nobody. 2nd round, just like I said, just in case they fall back, we're going to have him. Ooh, that's a good guy right there. We're going to pick him relatively early, I would have to imagine. 5'9", we can add him to the list. 6 right there, okay. Yeah, other than that, I'm just going to scout some later round guys. It's not going to be that important or anything, so I'll see you guys in a second at the draft. Here we are at the draft. The Browns have our number 1 overall pick. Damn, let's pause that draft. Skip ahead to our next user pick, obviously in the 3rd round. 1st overall pick. Can we get like his 1st round for this? I doubt it. I don't even know why I'm entertaining this idea. That would be the dumbest idea I've ever seen. Why did I even look? Doesn't even make sense. Let's make a selection. Like I said, I'd want to get some of our offensive linemen if we can. There's a 3rd round guy. I didn't want the 3rd. There was a guy I want. Oh, did he get picked? There was somebody, this is who I wanted. I said I was going to pick him early, but I think I can wait till next round. So I think I'm just going to pick this right tackle. Is that going to be a bad idea when we could probably get this guy in the 5th? Yikes, 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 yikes. Let's see if we can get one of these cornerbacks, actually. Let's take this cornerback. TJ Hall, right? Is that who we want? I think it is. Let's take him. Quick development, 76 overall. Good. That's a good pick, I think. All right, let's go to our next pick. Now we're pretty much just going offensive lineman the rest of the way. I imagine most of them are gone, right? No, we're still good. I'm going to take this guy right here, right tackle. He's pretty fast. Superstar development, 73 overall. We are having a great draft so far, even though these are late round picks. This is usually where I suffer because I'm not good at the late round. So let's go to draft board again. That's not what I want to do. Draft board again. I want to take this guy right here, right now. We didn't take a right guard. I'm taking him. I don't want to miss out on him, so I'm going to take him now. Quick development, 77 overall, Dixon Black. Can we keep the trend going of having 2 quicks and a superstar? What are we on? Round 6. We need a left guard. We need a left tackle. We could use a center, but that's obviously not there. So I'm going to... Ooh, actually, he's way too far down there. What do we do here? I like these guys a lot. We don't really need a free safety so much. We kind of do, actually. Let's add this guy, see what he does. Normal development, 70 overall. Damn, the streak is broken. Thought we were going to get it for sure. Thought we were going to just have superstars and quicks across the board, even though that makes no sense. Let's go back to our draft board one more time. I mean, do we just take this left tackle, just hope he's something? Or do we go for this wide receiver who, I don't really like him, actually. Let's go with the left tackles. Just see what happens. Normal development, 70 overall. All right, I'm going to upgrade my players, and I'll show you guys what I did. So there is a lot going on right now. We got Watson up to a 92 overall. That's great. We have Hopkins up to a 98. Debatably should be a 99. We got Lamar Miller up to an 88, even though he has a -1. Fedorowicz is an 86. Our offensive line, obviously we have the rookies across the board of these 3. But these 2, they should be able to hold up, I would assume. We got McKinney up to an 88 overall, which is great. Clowney to a 93, Moore to an 82. We have Hull starting right here. That is our rookie. So our secondary is still going to be a little suspect, but hopefully they can pull through. So I'm going to sim to the midseason mark, and I will see you then. So what are we at the midseason mark? I imagine it has to be good. 2-5. How is that even possible? I don't get how season after season I'm doing worse and worse. It doesn't really make sense. Our offensive line looks like it's doing great. Our quarterback's doing great. I really don't understand. I want to see the stats right now. 19 passing touchdowns to 5 interceptions, 2,000 yards. So he's going to have 38 touchdowns to 10 interceptions, and we're not doing so well. How does that work? I don't really understand. We're bringing back Clowney, no question. So welcome back to the team. Let's give him a 5 just so he'll stay. 7 years. Need to improve the bonus. I hate these guys. They're so greedy. Let's give you $2 million. How's that going to do? Yes, thank you for staying. More. I still want to bring you back, so $2.5 million. You want to make more money. Okay, all right. I see what you're getting at there, but I'm going to scout some plays. Do we have a first-round pick this year, or do we trade that away too? I'm assuming we have it. Okay, we have the 6th overall pick as of now. What do we need to work on? Our offensive line, obviously. We have a left guard, a left tackle, and a right tackle, I believe, so we need a center and a right guard. I don't see any of those there. We need a cornerback, I guess. A wide receiver we could maybe use. A right end, maybe. I don't know. Is there a right end up here? We could move the left end to right end potentially, so I'll just scout him just in case. Did I say we needed a right tackle? We do not. A free safety, we don't. I mean, maybe. I don't really want any of these guys, and it's a shame. We don't need a right tackle. We don't need I guess we need a defensive tackle. I'll look at him. Right guard. We definitely need one of those. Yes, we do. Still, I like to see all their combine grades and stuff like that, so that really doesn't matter. That guy looks like he's going to be good. Running back, we don't need. We don't really even need a wide receiver. This is such a shame. I'll look at this guy just because, but let's sim to the playoffs. We're 2-5. Can't get much worse. I'm sure they'll surprise me. I'll see you in a second. So we didn't make the playoffs, of course. Marcus Mariota is the MVP. We went 5-11, so better than last year. I really don't get what's going on. We should not be playing this bad. 4,300 yards, 31 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. That's pretty good. Lamar Miller, 900 yards, 8 touchdowns. Foreman at 8 touchdowns. Okay. Will Fuller, 2 yards away from 1,000, 8 touchdowns. Jordan Matthews, 1,100 yards, 9 touchdowns. Hopkins, 1,100 yards, 4 touchdowns. Fedorowicz, 600 yards, 3 touchdowns. Are you kidding me? Like, I don't really get it. How are we bad? Is it our offensive line? 15.5 sacks for Watt, 6.5 for Clowney, 5 for Rita, 3.5 for Covington, 2.5 for McKinney, 2.5 for Merciless. I really don't know what's going on. Corey Moore with 3 interceptions, Hull with 2, Johnson with 2, Clowney with 1, Jackson with 1. Do we have any safeties? We do not. Any defensive touchdowns? We do not. Let's see if any of our guys won any sort of awards. Marcus Mariota, the most realistic MVP ever. I don't know who Breeze is. Of course, what did Eli Manning retire? And the Saints also have a guy? Okay, of course. The one season where I don't need a quarterback, there's all kinds of good quarterbacks as rookies. I don't really understand that. McDermott, the coach of the year. All right. AFC player of the year. Watson, top 5 again. Not bad. Nobody else. Defensive player of the year. How on earth is J.J. Watt not the one? He had 15 and a half sacks. 15 and a half. Do we have anybody as offensive player of the year, rookie of the year rather? We do not. I didn't see it. Yep, didn't. Defensive player of the year, defensive rookie of the year rather. We don't have anybody here. Oh no, there we go. Hall's right there. Why did I miss my guy here? No, I didn't. Okay. I don't really understand what the hell is going on. We should be doing a lot better than we are. Watson has 20,000 XP. Okay. Hopkins with 13,000. Fuller with 13,000. One of our rookies with 16,000. Martin with 10,000. Knapp with 8,000. 21,000 for Dillard. Okay. We have to do a lot better next year, you imagine. Right? Hull has 17,000. Watt has 18,000. Mercer was 13,000. McKinney 19,000. Clowney 14,000. Okay, we should be good to go. So let's go to the offseason. So the New York Giants beat the Jaguars? How is that even possible? Can I look at other teams? Is that an option? Who did they get for some quarterback that they just all of a sudden are winning Super Bowls? I've literally never seen that before. He's an 85 overall, and he was a rookie, and he won a Super Bowl. Sure. I feel like there was like a piece of paper that said realistic on it, and they just crumpled it up and threw it out the window. Like, how does that happen? Clowney's not going anywhere. I can pretty much promise you that. You're going to get $10 million, $3 million for a signing bonus. So have at it. Thank you. More. I still want to bring you back. I'm sure you're going to say no again, though, because that's just the kind of guy you are. Yup. And once again, I'm going to franchise tag you just because I can. Covington's not bad. So if I can give... Okay, good. Everyone else not too worried about it. Did it say we had like 60 million in cap space, I believe? I'm hoping we can get some sort of guy in the offseason. We have to make the playoffs this year, you have to imagine. Because our offensive line is going to be so much better. We actually have a first-round pick, 36 million. That's still not bad. What do we got here? Trey Flowers. Huh. Never seen him up here before. Let's give him 10 million. 5 years, 10 million. That only ties us? Really? Okay, let's get him back up to 10 million again, and then we're going to increase the bonus to 4. That should do the trick, you would imagine. Ugh, that doesn't do it enough for me. It really does not. Let's give him up to 11 million. I want to put... Oh, God, that's way too much. I'll give him 12. 12 and 4. Is that okay? Does that work for you, Trey Flowers? Puts us way over the edge, so that should get it. Coleman, we probably should bring in if we can. Since he is a running back, it's not going to take that much money, you imagine. Yeah, 95, okay. Darby, that wouldn't be bad. Huh. What do we have for space? I'm going to see if he'll take... You think he'll take 9? Ooh, that puts us in a tie. I'm going to give him 10 then. I feel like I'm putting a lot of money into guys I probably shouldn't put money into. I'm going to put this up to 2.5. Granted, I don't know if any of these guys are even going to sign, so I shouldn't be too overconfident. Nobody else I really want. So let's sim the week, see if we get anybody good. I'm hoping we get one of these guys, and we have to scout because... We went 5 and 11, so I'm assuming that's a top 5 pick, maybe top 6, 7, something like that. Who do we get? We got Trey Flowers. We didn't get Darby. We got Coleman. Good to know. That means we can trade Lamar Miller next season. What do we have for a pick? The 6th overall pick. And what do we need for positions? We don't really need a quarterback, obviously. We need offensive lineman. Left tackle we don't need. I mean, we could use a left tackle, but I don't want to do that. We got our defense is pretty much stacked aside from cornerbacks. So let's check those out real quick. There's one cornerback here. Okay, I'm going to scout a bunch of these guys. What do we got further down the list? So is the higher the combine grade for quarterback not matter? Like, would it be better if I picked like... see, I don't really understand the combine grades for cornerbacks. We also need a defensive tackle, I guess. The offensive line, I know, but we already worked on the offensive line, so I'm not too worried about it. Actually, we can actually... That's right. Let's check this guy out. Add him to the list. What else do we need? We need a right guard. He's a 6'1". Okay, good. Just in case we can't get him, I want to scout some of these guys. The left tackle, I believe he didn't get a ton of XP, so maybe we'll look at these guys just in case. Add them to the list. I feel like I'm Chris Jericho. You just made the list. Okay, I'm going to head to the draft. I will see you in a second. Wow, the Baltimore Ravens, the number 2 overall pick. I'm hoping that none of our guys gets picked. I think I might have wanted that right tackle, I believe. No, we need a right guard, don't we? Okay. So I'm not too upset about that. So what we really need is cornerbacks and offensive linemen and mostly just the left guard in the center. We could use one of these left tackles. Can I look at my team real quick or is it not? I can look at it, but I'm not too worried about it. We We could take a free safety. We're going to need one eventually, but I'm not too worried about these guys. They don't look all too great. Defensive tackle we could also use. The left end we don't need anymore. I like this left tackle right here, but we don't really need him, I guess is the best way to put it. A right guard we definitely could use. Maybe I should take this guy right here, actually. Yeah, let's take this right guard. Where does it say he's going to go? Mid-first rounder, but look at those combine grades. Superstar development, 75 overall. Angelo Cody, good. My drafting has been out of this world this video. Usually I'm not the best at it, and you guys, if you've watched multiple rebuild videos, you probably know that, but man, I've been doing good so far. So let's take this defensive tackle. We need one. Quick development, again. How am I doing this? I don't know what I'm doing right. Maybe you guys know. I feel like I have some sort of an idea, but it mostly just like throwing crap against the wall, hoping for the best. Let's look at this wide receiver right here. There's a right guard, but we already picked one. Superstar development. This cornerback we could use, so let's take him. Normal development. Damn, I ruined it. 73 overall. Not bad, though. What else do I think we just have like generic picks the rest of the way, I would assume, right? What are we looking at? Yeah, 4th, 5th. Okay. All right, let's look at the draft board. We don't really need, I'll take this wide receiver. We don't really need him. Normal development, 72 overall, Avery Foster. He's going to be our 4th string, so it's not that, like, important that we get him. Oh, our very own Adam Schefter has something to say. Let's look at our draft board again. We don't really need another defensive tackle, but it also wouldn't hurt at the same time. So I'm going to add this guy, see what he is. Normal development, Curtis Northern, 69 overall, 86 strength, 75 tackles, 69 block shedding. He'll be our defensive tackle too, you have to imagine. Let's skip ahead to our next pick. What are we looking at here? Let's see. We could get another cornerback. I guess that's probably our best bet right now. Normal development, Javonte Ricks, 69 overall. I hate when people make 69 jokes. It's so dumb. And I make mom jokes now and again, but like, the 69 jokes are the worst. So we have one more pick. There's no one else on my draft board, really. So let's just take a shot in the dark. Add Javonte Buckley. Normal development, 63 overall. Yikes. Okay, I'm going to upgrade my players. I'll show you what I did in a second. So we got Watson up to a 94. We have Hopkins still at a 98. Matthews an 80. Fuller's an 84. Our offensive lineman, Black's an 83. We got Dillard up to an 80. Cap's a 73. This is going to be our rookie right there. So Fedorowicz is an 88. There's nothing really to talk about. No big changes or anything like that. I guess Hull almost got up to an 80, but like I said, nothing really to talk about here. So I'm going to sim to the midseason mark, and I will see you in a second. I imagine this has to be our year. So we are 4-4 at the midseason mark. That's a lot better than the last 2 seasons. Let's see if we can re-sign before we go to the playoffs. What do we got here? DJ Reader. What is he? A defense? Oh, we definitely got to bring back DJ Reader. I wonder how actually our defensive tackle's doing. Let's see. That's a good offer. I'm glad we got the deal done. Me too. Oh, I forgot to trade Lamar Miller. Damn. I definitely wanted to trade him for sure. Let's give 5.5 to Merciless. Okay, we're going to bring him back. Will Fuller, obviously, we're going to bring back. Is he going to take $4 million, though? Okay, good. I'm sure Corey Moore is still going to be an asshole, but I'll give him $3 million for his trouble. Hey, the 3rd time's the charm. Nick Martin, man, I probably should re-sign him. I'm not, 4 years for 1.8. What is he, a 78 overall? Not really worried about that right now. Everyone else, I don't really need anyone else, right? I do not. Lamar Miller, I don't know what he wants. 3 years, yeah, I'm not going to bring him back. Obviously, we have Coleman on our team. What are we looking at for XP-wise, though? 8,000 for Watson, not that great. 5,000 for Hopkins, kind of falling off a little bit. 5,000, 10,000 for Cody. Okay, 4,000, 4,000, 4,000. What is our defensive rookies looking like? Leonard with 6,000. Was he the quick? Yeah, quick development. Okay, good. I don't imagine Roper is one of our rookies too. Okay. He has a good amount of XP, I would say. Hull with almost 6,000 as well. Not as much as I usually expect, but it is midseason. So I'm going to scout some players. Actually, what do we have for a pick right now? The 19th. And what do we really need? We need better offensive linemen, obviously. Still cornerbacks, but I feel like our guys can upgrade a little bit. Here's a center that I'm definitely going to need. Can we look at... I don't really want to look at centers, though. We honestly don't need almost anything. I'm not going to have any of these options up here. I guess I'll try this guy out. What else? Cornerback. Oop, that's not what I want to do. Cornerback. Middle linebacker. I guess we can look. Ooh, that guy is good, too. What is he going to go? Mid-first round? We might be able to get our hands on him. That'd be good. Free safety. Like I said before, we don't need it, but Like wide receiver we don't need, but I'll scout some guys. I've never been in this problem where I don't need any of these guys. Right outside linebacker we don't need, obviously. Middle linebackers we really don't need. So I'm going to sim to the playoffs. We'll see if we make the playoffs. I hope we do. Actually, what is our record overall? We're 4-4, so we're technically in second place, but they haven't played 8 games. All right, let's go to the playoffs. Are we going to make the playoffs? Here is the moment of truth. We did not. How is that possible? Let's see what our record is. We went 9-7. A 9-7 record is not good enough in this NFL with the Titans and the Jaguars going 10-6. Watkins went 4,000 yards, 32 touchdowns, 21 interceptions. He's getting a little worse. That's troublesome. Coleman also almost had 1,000 yards, 6 touchdowns. Miller with 13 touchdowns. Wow. Hopkins 1,000 yards, 9 touchdowns, 1,100 yards rather than 9 touchdowns. Mathis with over 1,000 yards, 8 touchdowns. Fuller 700 yards, 5 touchdowns. Fedorowicz with 6, not bad. What are we looking at for defense? Sacks. Watt had 15.5 again. Flowers with 9.5. Klein with 8. Reeder with 6.5. 4.5. 2.5. 2.5. Wow. 4 for Moore. 4 for Hull. 3.5. 3.5, interceptions. 3 for Merciless. 3 for Roper. 2 for Hicks. 1 for McKinney. Yada, yada, yada. Let's go to safeties. We do not have any, I assume. We do have a defensive touchdown, though. Roper with the defensive touchdown. Not bad. Check out the yearly awards. Phillip Rivers with the MVP, sure. I don't know who Hugh Rafferty is, but okay. Patrick Mahomes, okay. That's pretty good. We might be actually, there we are. Yay, potential. All right, AFC Player of the Year. Do we have anybody in the top 10? We do not. Defensive Player of the Year, do we have anybody? We got Watt. We got McKinney, okay. Watt wasn't there last year, which doesn't really make much sense. Offensive Rookie of the Year, I don't know who any of these guys are. Do we have anybody in the top 10? We don't. Defensive Rookie of the Year, we might. Yeah, there's Roper. Nice. And Ricks, okay. All right, we got some players. Let's see what our XP is looking like. Where is the XP? 16 for Watson, not bad. 15 for Hopkins. What are we looking at here? 23,000 for Cody, 11 for Dillard, 11 for Black, 11. Okay, so we need a center badly, but other than that, we're looking good on offense. Defense, let's see. 12 for Merciless, 14, 13, 7, 11 for Hulse, 13, 13, 11. Not bad. 15, 12. Okay, we're in good shape for this final season. So let's go to the offseason, see who won the Super Bowl, see who we can sign. I don't remember who didn't re-sign with us. Lamar Miller. Do we just bring him back because we have so much? Let's see if he'll take 3 years, $3 million. You'd like to play for a new team. I can't really blame you there. Nick Martin. I got to re-sign him just in case we don't get a center. You're not interested in signing? Well, $9 million? I can't do that. I just hope we can get somebody in the draft. That's what we're going to have to hope for. Now, what did we have for cap space? I think it said like 40 million, but I tend to always be wrong when I say those kind of things. So let's find out right now. Oh yeah, 44 million. Okay, I was right for once. Nice. Jalen Ramsey. Okay. We're going to make that last chance for this Super Bowl. Let's see if he'll take 14 million. That doesn't even put us in the lead. That's crazy. Okay, let's get him up to 15 million and then 4 million. Come on. Oh, no. 4-5. Sure, you're worth it. 96. See, I so want him on my team that I might go a little over the top here. 17.5. There we go. Do we need Neal? We don't really need him, but we don't really need any player because our team's pretty stacked. Let's see if it'll take 5 years, 7 million. Oh yeah, he'll be here for sure. Drake, no. Miles Jack, not so much. Kendall Fuller, we could bring in. Like, do we go this far to just offer a bunch of, like, we have some good rookies that we can work with. I'm going to see if it'll take 4 for 9.5. All right, good. I wouldn't mind getting him for a year, but I'm not, I don't see on what planet I would give you this much money. I'm going to give you 1 million and you're going to take it. All right, I think that's enough right there. So let's sim to the next week, see if we can get any of these guys. I'm hoping at least Jalen Ramsey. That's really my major concern right now. We have one more season to make the Super Bowl, and I'm hoping we can finally do it. There we go. We got Neal, we got Talib, we got we didn't get Fuller though. All right. Is there anybody else I can really get? I forget who else was an option. We need a punter. 6 years. Are you out of your mind? Are you out of your goddamn mind? Here's $1 million. Oh, nope. Let's give him 20. I think he's worth it, realistically. I'm going to give you $1.1 million. How's that sound? I know this is great gameplay where I'm signing a goddamn punter. What is our backup? Foreman. See, I think I really want to bring back Miller. So I'm going to give him a good old $1 million. 19 million. Like I said, for the punter, you're so worth it. So Here's your 1.1 million. Have at it. All right, I'm going to scout some players. I don't even know what we have for a pick. Can't be anything that great because we were 9-7. 20th. Okay. So a lot of these guys really aren't going to be an option. So I'm going to scout some players and I will see you at the draft. So here we are, our final draft before the final season. I was looking at the players I could pick like when I was scouting, and there's really nobody I desperately need. I mean, we need a center, but I forget who's the center. We could get this guy in the 3rd round, so there's no point in taking him now. I'm probably going to take him in the 2nd round if I can. But other than that, like, what do we really need? A defensive tackle, I guess. I don't know, a fullback? I couldn't tell you what I honestly need. So we might just pick one of the best available players. You might think that's crazy, but there's really just nobody there. Like, do we take a right guard even though we took a right guard with superstar development? No. Did I put anybody on my draft board? I forget. Yeah, I put all these kinds of players, but I don't need any of them. So I honestly think I'm just going to take one of these best available players. So let's go to available, unscouted, available. Like, we could take a quarterback, but I'm not taking a quarterback. He's going to go in the 4th round, so I'm not worried about that. Is there any wide receivers here? No. All right, I guess. I honestly don't know what to do. I'm not going to trade it away. It's the final draft pick. Or the final 1st round draft pick. I'll take this guy. Why not? Slow development, but 80 overall. I honestly didn't know who to pick right there. So let's pick this center here. He should be here, I imagine. If he's gone, okay, I was going to say, I'm going to call a little bit of bullshit. Okay, quick development, 80 overall, Jordan Kilmer. What are we going to do here? What are we in the 3rd round? I'm going to take a left outside linebacker just because. Normal development, 71 overall. This has actually been probably the best video for my drafts ever. Usually I don't get this many quick and superstar development and stuff like that. And I missed the first 2 rounds of the first draft. And that's just, how often does that happen? I don't know. All right, what are we looking at here? Who's the left guard? I'm going to take a left guard just because. Superstar development, 75 overall. Wow. That is crazy how many of these I'm getting. I wish I knew how, like, what I was doing too. Because I don't really have any idea. Ooh, this guy actually looks like he's going to be good. Normal development, 72 overall. All right, I guess I was wrong. I mean, maybe he'll still be good, but I was expecting like a quick development, a superstar development, something along those lines. Because I don't really care at this point. Let's take this defensive tackle, normal overall, or normal overall. Normal development, normal overall. I'm getting a little tired. I've recorded a lot of videos today. I think I'm on video like 10 or 11, something like that. I like to record very much far ahead. Let's take this guy. Let's see what he is. Normal development. All right. I'm going to upgrade my players, and then we are going to sim to midseason, but I will show you what I did for the upgrades, or what I got to them overall. So we upgraded all our players. Our offensive line is looking great other than that, but so be it. We got Black to an 86. Kilmer, is he our rookie? Yeah, he's our rookie. We got Cody up to an 81. Dillard's an 81. Fedorowicz 88. Fuller's 85. Watkins still a 94. Watkins, I don't know why I keep saying that. Watson's a 94. Coleman 92. Matthews 80. Like I said, Hopkins at a 98. What are we looking at here, though? We got Neal, obviously, Merciless 83, McKinney 90, Clowney 94, Moore 83, Ramsey 99, Flowers 93, Reeders 87, Leonard 76, Watt going down to a 98. That's a shame. We got Talib still. We got our backup cornerbacks that are looking good. So let's go to the midseason mark. Let's make the playoffs for once. So at the midseason mark, we are 4-3. That's pretty good. We're progressing each season, so that's good to know. Watson is a free agent. I don't really have to do this. He wants 14.5. Wow. But yeah, I don't really have to do this. So I do want to, I think I'm going to use some of my XP and then sim to the midseason, like to the playoffs. So I'll see you in a sec. We really didn't make the playoffs. How is that possible? We went 7-9. The Jaguars went 13-3. I cannot make the playoffs even when I have amazing drafts like I did. Watson, why can't I do that? I'm so glad this is the last season. Watson, 4,500 yards, 34 touchdowns, 20 interceptions. That's not even bad. Coleman at over 1,000 yards, 5 touchdowns. Foreman with 15 touchdowns. Wow. Look at Hopkins, 1,300 yards, 11 touchdowns. Matthews, 1,100 yards, 7 touchdowns. That's just crazy. This team is better than 7-9. Watt had 13.5 sacks. Like, what happened? What went wrong? My team got better than last year. Watt had a safety. Who had a defensive touchdown? Jalen Ramsey. I can't believe this. I don't even know what to say. I thought this was a slam dunk. It's for me to make the playoffs, at least in the final season, because we were getting better and better and better, and it just didn't matter. It's unbelievable. AFC Player of the Year. Do we have anybody? Ooh, Deshaun Watson. Woohoo. Anybody here? Defensive Player of the Year. We got McKinney. Ooh. Offensive Player of the Year. We have nobody. Defensive Rookie of the Year, rather. Anybody? No, we do not. But that is going to be it for this video. I don't know what I have to do better so I can make the playoffs. You guys should definitely let me know down in the comments below. Let me know who else you want to see me rebuild before Madden 19 comes out. But if you like this video, give it a like down below. Make sure to subscribe. Come back for daily Madden 18 content. Hit that bell to be notified. And I'll see you next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.